Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Just doing a quick sound test. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Just doing a quick sound test. All right, seems like we're okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get started. Um, I ran through a little bit after the stream, just get everything back up and running. As you can see by the fact that our entire timeline's empty, we've got the Archer online now. Everything else is prepped to go. Still not enough firepower to actually go do anything, but we're going to be wandering forward. Let's check the engineering really quick, see if there is anything else that we want. We could add another 50 tons to drop. I think we have just enough money to do that. And with the Archer in the bay, I think we can go ahead and drop the Griffin. And we will sell it to make sure that we don't go bankrupt. We get a Griffin and a Whitworth to sell. Okay. All right. And let's pop over here to Command Center and go ahead and get started. We've got a Battle of the Urban, got a Destroy Base in the Urban, and we have got an Escort, but I don't know about the Escort. 4 skulls a bit much. We're take the 2.5 in the Urban right now. We're going to start off a little bit easy and work our way up. We're actually going to set Lance 2 as fire support. We're going to bring the Dragon back in. I kind of like the Rifleman now. Okay, once we get that done, we can actually drop 7 mechs. That'll be really nice. We're actually going to make Lance 1 3 mechs, the Brawler Lance, and we're going to make Lance 2 3 mechs, and it's going to be fire support. Put the big guy on the Archer, and he's next in line, so we will bring him down to the Rifleman. Okay, and let's go ahead and go like this. So yeah, we're literally 25 tons out of being able to field all of our mechs. So, and I just started the build that'll allow us to do that. So it shouldn't be too long at all before we're putting 7 mechs on the table. Maybe once we get 8, we can flank properly and go back in against the clans. Right now, the clans are stomping us out too hard. I'm actually, we went into the clans with 7 million C-bills in the bank. We came out floating in and out of bankruptcy. So we're going to try to put ourselves back together. We're going to keep going for money and parts, see if we can build up. And then we'll go back and punch them in the nose again as soon as we're set up and ready to go. And for anyone wondering, I had it come up yesterday. I am using every part of this mod. If it was, I downloaded the base mod, the cab, and the hard mode part of the mod too. So I believe if you remove the hard mode part, you lose things like fatigue and things like that. But I'm so used to Rogue Tech that I don't mind the fatigue too much. But it does slow things down a little bit. So if you prefer a little bit faster pace, then I believe the hard mode will drop the fatigue. But I am pretty sure that it is not why we're getting stomped out by the clans. I'm pretty sure the clans just aren't balanced, and I mean, in reality, it's for good reason. The clans, that's basically the stompings we've been taking is what the clans did across the Inner Sphere in the Battletech lore. So I think we're okay with it. It's just we gotta put together a bit stronger of a lance before we go back in. We are 2-2 against them, but we have also lost 3 pilots in the last 4 days, 5 days now, with only 2 wins, and that is the small. I think I've lost a total of 7 pilots since I started playing this game, since release, and 3 of them have been in the last few days. So that tells me we are not quite ready to fight the clans. Okay, it might take just a second to load up. We are dropping right on top of the reinforcements. We have, looks like friendlies in the area. Yep, full lines of friendlies. Reinforcements directly to our north. Good job, Javelin. Don't blame him for leaving. Gonna rely on the friendlies to take some of the fire off. We're gonna reserve up. Now, if the enemy doesn't act, they're just gonna get murdered over here in the corner. Okay, looks like the enemy has started to use my tactics. What do we got? We've got a Whitworth. Well, when our turn comes up next, we'll check out what we have and what the enemy's got. Seen most of the enemy. We got an assassin. Something went up that way. We've got a cicada over here. Let's see, the friendlies. We got a Whitworth, we got a Panther, we got a Javelin, and we've got a Shadowhawk. That's actually quite a bit of firepower. The enemies, we are looking at a Vulcan, an Assassin, a Cicada, and whatever got punched in the back and ran up this way that we don't see anymore. I think we'll go start picking off this Cicada. We did refit our Stalker to be a little bit more killy, but also a little bit less heat efficient. The Crusaders still do their job of punching things really well. And, well, if what's been happening lately is anything to talk about, they also die really well, because they've been doing that a lot too. This will be the end of the Assassin, because I think the machine guns will put down the center torso. No, they did not. Okay, that's fine though. The Archer is our new addition. Now, luckily, we have clan LRMs on the Archer, which means there is no minimum range on its LRM, so it's going to finish off this Assassin with everything it's got. Or not. But he'll fall down and, yeah, he'll eject. He didn't have enough left to stay in the fight. The Warhammer is going to come over, stay within range of its PPCs, and try to take the other leg off that Cicada. Nope. We're just going to poke him a little bit. And the Rifleman's going to do the same thing. There's that leg. And we still got the Vulcan over there. Ah, there we go. It's a Panther. That's the other target. Wow, why couldn't we pick him up on sensors? He's just the other side of that building. Don't spray shot me, you jerk. Half his weapons hit my Crusader. Okay, we're gonna unload on this poor Panther. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not having a good day. Gotta get the little pop-up for the center torso. Okay. Oh, and you didn't shoot me. Well, that's actually really nice. We're gonna have the Crusaders both punch the Vulcan. He's on fire now. We're gonna have the other one hit him from the other side. Ah, the primary enemy force is coming in now. And he's gonna miss. We took out one of his medium lasers, damaged another. How's he doing? Our machine guns popped him in that laser torso. And our archer's gonna stay over here and just keep engaging. I don't think we need to use the LRMs on him. We're just gonna hit him with our medium lasers.
Solid connection on that one.
Save some heat for the primary enemy force coming in. These are the reinforcements, so they're probably nowhere near as heavily armed as the primary force. And the riflemen will pick on the poor Panther. Or that building that our ally was standing on. Sure, we'll accept that too. We've got the primary enemy forces moving in. Okay, Panther's not a threat anymore. Just took out the PPC arm, and he ejected. Yep. 20 tons. Come on, man. The odd thing that I haven't seen at all is a flea or anything. Seen lots of locusts, but no flea. There's 50 tons. Okay, that's much better.
Standing by. Heading out.
Everybody's just going to take a cooldown turn this round. We are not that heat efficient. The rifleman's really heat efficient. The Crusaders aren't terrible, but I mean, the Stalker's terrible. The Archer is okay as long as it doesn't fire everything. The Warhammer, if it only fires the PPCs, it's good. Every other point, it's not going to be able to shoot too much. We're waiting for them. Ooh, a 4G Hunchback. Looking at an AC-20. That's the 50-tonner. An Austral. There's a 60-tonner. That was actually one of our first heavies that we put in the field. And there's a 55-tonner out there. But we are going to start the engagement now. If we can. Looks like we're going to kick it off with the Crusaders. See, what's the 55? Shadowhawk. Okay, just an 8. And the 20 is a Stinger. We're going to start picking on this Hunchback. That AC-20's got to go first. We'll be out to fight next round. We got a lot of
What's up, boss?
SRMs in the field, so
On the move.
we're going to be very effective at knockdowns and just straight up damage. Okay, let's bring the Warhammer out this way. I guess we'll have to shoot the Hostile. That's fine. Hit him in the arm, which is arms on an Hostile. Might have some support weaponry, but that's it. See what's on it. Nothing. Yeah, I figured. Oh, go Rifleman. You hit him with absolutely everything. We need to deal with that Hunchback's AC-20 as fast as possible. He's going in turn 3, so I will probably use the aim shot to bump him up to turn 2 while our entire line of turn 3 fires on him. Oh, he went first and he shifted out of the way. Okay. Then we will kill the Hostile. Or at least attempt to. The Shadowhawk isn't really... Oh. That was perfect. The reason I was going to kill the Hostile because was direct hit with the... on the Hunchback became difficult. And then the friendlies took out the building he was hiding behind.
No need to tell me twice.
How many hit points does that building have? 80? I'm a split fire. I'm going to put half my damage on the Hunchback, the other half on the building. And we're going to try to bring that Shadowhawk off a high ground. We did destroy his AC-20, and we brought the Shadowhawk off the high ground. We actually filled both of what we wanted there. The Hostile's pretty beat into the ground. Let's go ahead and... I think if we turn off our medium lasers, we actually conserve heat. And I really just want to hit them with the LRMs anyway. Okay, the Warhammer's going to keep moving up with the Rifleman, and we're going to keep dealing with the 60-tonner.
Standing by. Move order received. Targeting for
I mean, the real threat of the Hunchback's already out of the way. There's a knockdown on the 60-tonner. That will push him mostly outside of our actual... of him being a threat. We're going to go ahead and punch the little guy. Sorry, but you just came to the wrong fight, dude. Of course. The Crusader pilot's going to be a jerk and just punch his leg off. The Hostile's retreating to get a little bit of breathing room. But I don't think it'll be enough. The Stinger's still got all its weapons, so... And I believe the Hostile still has most of its weapons too, so we got to be careful about that. Go ahead and put some more rounds into the Hunchback. Its biggest weapon might be destroyed, but it is still a threat. They punch really hard. Okay, looks like the Allies have the same idea I do of killing the Hunchback. Well, you're shooting at one Crusader and the other Crusader took the damage. Okay, that's fine. I would really like to take out that Hostile. I don't know if we're going to, though. We're going to see. Okay, so the Stinger is the best target. We're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to use the Rifleman and the Warhammer to support fire and keep the enemies out of our back arc. At least as best we can until it can easily turn around and re-engage. Well, looks like the Rifleman's going to kill the 20-tonner. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think we got him. I think everything went into that building. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. The Austral has a lot of firepower still left. And he's directly in our back arc. Okay. Pull back. We still got one turn of full weapons fire. I'm not going to waste it on the little guy. We'll aim fire on the Austral. We'll try to take the center torso right now. We took half his weapons instead.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, I think the Crusaders are going to punch back here. Trying to keep our rear out of enemy engagement position. So okay, that's not going to be good. Okay, we're going to have to just move. We'll shift. Oh, doggone it. We will shift right to here. Nope, that ain't enough. Can we shift? That'll work. We shift to here. Turn around. Let's get rid of most of their firepower. That Austral was a threat. It still had a large laser on it. I think the friendlies will be able to finish off the Hunchback if he doesn't punch out shortly. I'm kind of amazed he hasn't punched out yet. And I believe the Shadowhawk is our next target. Because he's the next one with a large primary weapon. Let's turn on all the guns. Let's give an aim for the damaged legs. Well, I mean, it wasn't great, but we did hit both legs. That PPC should cause a knockdown, which should mean we can kill him now without any problem. Come back up. Go ahead and engage with PPCs on the legs. We got one of them. The Rifleman should be up next. He will come up to do the same thing. I don't know why the friendlies are shooting right torso, but whatever they want. There's the other leg. All right, Shadowhawk down. Okay, now let's attempt to re-engage the Hunchback. I think we will get the Crusader up here. We're gonna sprint it. We're not gonna try to take it slow. That's the last target on the table, and we're gonna go try to tear it apart right now. He moved himself into a dead end, so he has no options of where to go. And he should be dying. Yep, that'll be that. All right. Our first mission today was not a loss. That means we're doing pretty good.
Mission successful.
That one was pretty smooth. We took a little bit of damage, but eh. That's what happens when you let an Austral get into rear armor. Our hostile actually carried us until we got the dragon. See, let's take the assassin because that'll give us another mech. Let's take the hunchback and let's take a part of the hostile. They do like those medium lasers, but I'm not going to worry about them too much. We will confirm the stinger will also be added to our inventory. We did get the medium laser. We got a couple more smalls. I've actually been needing those. We're going to sell the jump jets. We're going to keep the heat sinks because I'm pretty sure we're out of them. I do have 20 jump jets in the bin. I'm not a jump jet user. Sorry for all those that do use jump jets regularly. I don't. They just, not my thing. So, yeah, the jump jets just are not my thing. They just, I prefer to walk, stompy, stompy, punch in the face. I don't generally death from above. I only use high ground if I can walk to it. I mean, everything we just picked up is just getting sold. None of it's really worth our time. I mean, with our clan gear, we could turn the assassin into something a little bit scary, but I don't think it would really be worth our time. I mean, that intercept system is really nice, but I mean, it's only 40 tons. We could never get the armor on it to actually make it effective for what we're doing now. Okay, let's go ahead and sell them. Make sure that there is no chance we're going to go bankrupt. What was there was there anything in the store? See, we were going to buy that, but we ended up getting 2 parts from the fight, so we didn't need it anymore. What are these PPCs? They're stability damage. That one's +5 damage. That one isn't that good. Ooh, an Ultra Auto Cannon 5. I think we will pick up one of those. And we will sit on it because we're holding for, we want 2 of them for our riflemen. Alright, we got a little bit of downtime because everybody's fatigued. And I think we're going to wait the 4 days because it's only 1 extra day in order to get the 50 tons online. Now we can drop the entire line of mechs that we have. We're going to take the destroy base at 3 skulls. Should be a little more effective this rotation because this rotation we're going to be dropping 7 mechs. Our pilots for the 7th slot are not good though. We've lost a couple of our good pilots and we are just trying to fill out the ranks right now. So we will put him there. He's got sensor lock. He doesn't need sensor lock. Yeah, he's the best we got though. So yeah, we'll drop him. Okay. We're dropping at 475 tons with 7 mechs now. Now we're looking for another mech to fill out that last space. And we're going to be trying to get, we're going to want to get the next drop weight limit upgrade. Because we want to be able to drop 8 mechs with as heavy a force as possible. I think, if I remember correctly, the highest that you can drop in this mod, probably because I put in the hard mode stuff, is 650 tons. Which means we could drop one assault brawler lance and one heavy fire support lance. I think we could drop just about 4 100 tonners and 4 70 tonners. Means we'd have our atlases backed up by archers. I would never actually build that, but I don't think that would be too effective. But we're finally reaching the level where we can go back and actually outnumber the clans like we need to.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, let's get a look at this facility and let's not go in the wrong way. Oh, I wish he hadn't dropped so far forward and facing the wrong direction. Okay, we are looking at the base garrison is up here. The buildings are really spread out. Wonder where the turrets are. I see one there. I don't know. We're just going to have to walk up and see what we can find. We're going to get everyone together first.
Move into position.
Move up as a team.
Got it.
Okay, let's go.
Got it.
Confirmed.
Okay, we're all together. I believe the stalker is one of the slowest things we have. Okay, we can drop down over. That didn't really help us, but that is the only way up this way. So yeah, let's do that.
On my way. I read you, Commander.
So we're going to push up like this.
Copy that.
There. Okay.
The rest of us that aren't dumb are going to go that way and go meet the people that went up top side over there. Okay, we got a turret in view.
Roger that.
So next turn, what we're going to do is we're going to sensor lock that turret, and then we're going to kill it.
Affirmative.
That is the plan.
Move into position.
Because now we're going to go to combat mode.
Position confirmed.
Yep. We've also got a mech at 45 tons, probably a Phoenix Hawk. When aren't they Phoenix Hawks? Okay, let's actually shift up to the end. Oh, it's not a Phoenix Hawk, it's a Wyvern. We'll go ahead and fire on it. There's another mech and another turret.
Warning.
We've been sensor locked. I figure we would be.
Roger.
We're going to go ahead and keep the engagement up.
Sliding front.
There's the Phoenix Hawk. I knew there was at least one.
Waiting on you, Commander.
This is the one spot that I do wish I had jump jets, but Pretty much what we're doing right now is just throwing ammo.
Waiting for
So
orders.
we got more than enough ammo. I mean, we got 30 shots with our AC-5.
What now?
There's our archer up here.
Advancing, I guess.
He might be able to kill the wyvern. Probably not, but we'll see what happens. And we've got our 2 fire support mechs coming around the outside. I am not going to kill one of these buildings because, number one, I don't want to trigger reinforcements. Number two,
Location confirmed.
I need to use them as cover from the turrets if they aren't missile turrets. Got some hits off on the Phoenix Hawk. Ooh, big old large lasers coming from the outskirts. Probably an archer. But if it was an archer, where is its...
I've been
Okay.
sensor locked.
The turrets are just going to sensor lock us. Except that one because it's an LRM one.
Damage minimal.
And that one is LRMs too. I don't think that was a turret though.
Damage minimal.
I think that was probably a tank. 60 tons, okay.
What can I do?
60 tons, that's probably an Austin. We're actually going to sprint down because we got to get off these buildings.
Ready for orders.
Okay, we're moving off the buildings. We're going to engage the Phoenix Hawk primary now.
Affirmative.
Good shot in the leg.
Systems holding. I'm here.
Okay, the archer's going to shift down and rotate.
Copy.
Kata coming in, huh? We're going to engage the Phoenix Hawk. I mean, he's the easiest target right now. And if he's going to stand and fire, we'll kill him.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Warhammer's going to kill in. We are actually going to aim shot the Phoenix Hawk, which will give us almost... Oh, it didn't change our hit percentage at all. Oh well. We got that leg. That'll put him down.
Need something?
And I don't really care if we get parts from him or not. So I'm just going to send it to our swamp. I would rather have the weapons than the mech parts. Yep, Ostrak. Okay. Still 60 tons. Same development line as the Austin. I guess we're going to have to go here. Not helping us too much. And we will engage the Wyvern. And there goes one of the target buildings, I think. No, it was not. Okay, good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Well, we sure did end that building, so... Go ahead and sprint down so that we can get the firing solution next turn.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
We're going to take a bunch of damage up top. But it should be fine. I don't think the Stalker is going to be shooting next turn anyway, so that heat isn't really too bad.
Hear ya.
Okay, this is our SRM-6-1. We're not going to hit anything. Wow. Yeah, there is a garrison and a support lance, so just kind of tapped him. Hit him with like a missile or two. Lots of damage out on the Warhammer. We've got lots of armor, but there is a limit to the damage that we can take. So we're gonna keep rotating. I'm gonna try to kill the Phoenix Hawk. I actually want the aim shot.
Roger that.
That's him.
Target neutralized.
Got him with an ammo explosion. Probably not. Would probably send a torso, but the ammo explosion didn't help. The Crusaders are going to punch the cicada, I think.
Hey,
The Archer's going to keep its fallback. And we're going to engage the Wyvern with everything. It'll be fine. One of its LRM-10s are gone.
Ready for orders.
The Warhammer is going to keep the fallback. We want to keep out of... Ooh, that's a good hit percentage on the cicada. We're going to take it.
I copy.
Yeah, I couldn't pass that up.
Good to go.
Rifleman's probably going to do the same thing. We don't have... the cicada is so juicy a target. There goes a third... Oh, wow. More than a third of its weapons, but... Lots of damage out on the dragon
Damage is minor.
from the Ostrak. The Stalker's going to start moving down off this hill. I think we got to turn off some of the large lasers. Yep, there we go. That's still a lot of firepower, though, so that actually kind of makes me happy. Yeah, the cicada is just the best target, so he's done. There's another target down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
We've got things coming in from the left also, so we do have to be careful.
Roger that.
But at least now the only turrets that can hit us are the LRM ones. SRM Hetzer, that's going to hurt. Basically an SRM carrier.
Getting stripped off.
He just doesn't have 10 SRMs and he's got armor. Couple of AC2s, that's not really a big deal. That's fine. Our armor isn't low enough to really matter. Dragons is getting there, though. Got that small pulse in the arm that I don't want to lose, but it doesn't really matter.
What can I do for you?
We're going to try to kill the Wyvern this turn,
No sweat.
and we will work on the Ostrak next turn. This should be the end of him. Yep. Got his ammo. I'm pretty sure we had him dead anyway. He only had 18 points left in the torso. Okay, let's see. What are you? Parahetzer SRMs. Okay. What do you look like armor? I think we can kill the rear armor. We're going to be turning off the medium lasers here. Get a little bit of heat dissipation. We're going to dump all the LRMs in the back of this Hetzer. Fortunately, most of it hit where the turret would have been, so we got no damage out. The rifleman's going to come over here and help the Archer kill the vehicles. There's one Hetzer down. Oh, they got a rifleman sitting in the background. I see you. That Ostrak is next on our list for the brawlers to kill.
Hard hit there.
He is overheating. That's actually good news. Shift down. Let's go ahead and just throw some ammo at him. I do want to get a look at this rifleman. I think he moved out of, yeah, he moved out of view.
Good to go.
Let's see, you are the Crusader. I would have really loved for you to have been able to move up and punch the Ostrak, but we will large laser you instead. Got him in the head. There's an injury. Gotta be careful of the rifleman. He doesn't have quite as much armor as everybody else, but he's still got quite a bit. Okay, the dragon will punch the Ostrak. Good job. Okay, we're going to engage the Ostrak from this side because we can't punch. Ah, well, we can't punch anyway. This is the Warhammer. That'll damage an arm, but I don't think, yeah, the arm's got nothing in it, so that doesn't matter at all. Whoa, what are you? A Demolisher. Twin AC-20s. Okay, we're gonna back out of that side. That really doesn't make us happy. They don't have a lot of armor, but twin AC-20s. Okay, we're going to reposition down to where we can indirect fire the Demolisher. He is our primary target for as the vehicles go. We're going to try everything that can't engage him is going to hide from him. Okay, we are going to put weapons on the Demolisher. I'm going to aim just to make sure I hit. We actually want this side armor. Good hits. I think the rifleman will kill him. Okay, that was a PPC. Was that rifleman? That couldn't have been. No, it's a Lancelot, not a rifleman. Okay. Okay, would rather be dealing with a rifleman. We are going to punch the Ostrak. And as usual, our Crusaders have decided that no one should have legs. We shut him down and knocked him down. Oh, that's kind of mean. And there goes the leg on our rifleman. That's a big chunk of our ammo. Taking another injury. We're about to switch planets anyway, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. We're going to back off a little, and we are going to kill this Ostrak as best we can. Yep, he is super dead. We got his ammo too. Okay, we need somebody that can put rounds on that Demolisher. We can't even see the Demolisher right now. I'm gonna have to target ID it. We can't see it because the rifleman's down.
Sensors locked on.
Because I need to make sure that it dies before it gets turned.
Move order received.
Because if it doesn't, it's gonna kill our rifleman. We're going to aim a shot at it. Okay. No more AC-20s.
Vehicle trash.
Thank you. I didn't feel like being dead today.
Standing by.
Okay, go ahead and stand up. You're not leaving the fight. We still got plenty of ammo. Still got 30 rounds.
Stance, Commander.
The Lancelot is a threat, but we're actually going to... Oh, that's right. We can't sprint. So we're going to step down this way, and we're going to engage the Lancelot. We're going to hide from that Hetzer. Good hits. I actually wasn't expecting it, and the reason I wasn't expecting it is because he fell down. Couple of AC-2s. That's the big LRM launcher. There's a little 5 out there, too. There's the little one. At this point, that's pretty much all the missiles can, all the turrets can do to us. I'm going to have the archer move up, and we are going to engage and attempt to kill this Hetzer. We should have enough heat to fire most everything. I'm not going to bother with the aim shot. I'm just going to dump fire into it. Lots of hits on where the turret would have been. Just a little bit damage out. The rifleman still got plenty of armor, even though it's missing a leg. Stalker's going to come up. Let's see, let's turn off the SRMs. Oh yeah, that'd be great. And the Lancelot's already had its turn. So we are actually going to aim fire front armor of the Hetzer and see if we can kill it before it gets a turn.
Orders.
Well, we hit it, but it's got a lot of armor, so can't expect too much.
Target acquired.
Ah, there we go. It was just enough to make sure that the next large laser that hit it could kill it.
Vehicle eliminated. Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, Lancelot's the next target on the table that we want to remove. We actually want its right arm, though, not its left. Its left arm is only a large laser. The right side is the PPC and a large laser. I don't remember exactly how it's equipped, though. Let's take a look really quick. Large laser, PPC on the torso? Yep. Okay. That's pretty much what I figured. Dragon's going to get some damage out.
Receiving you.
Dragon's been fighting pretty good for us, too. The Warhammer is not going to go punch a target. What we are going to do is turn the medium lasers off and just hit them with the PPCs. Big damage out.
Waiting for orders.
The rifleman will back off a little. Make sure to keep the AC-5s just in range. Okay, there goes one of its large lasers.
Reporting.
We almost got him down. Should start panicking shortly. Good, the turrets are starting to miss us. The only reason they can even still engage us is because we're engaging the Lancelot here. Which is the end of the lances that we have to deal with right now. There might be another lance. I'm going to just fire missiles at him. We're not going to move too much. I don't think we really have to. Next hit will knock him down, except for the fact he gets to move, but he's going to duck and cover and try to keep himself from falling down. So we're just going to fire some large lasers at him. All we got to do at this point is keep the fire on, and he'll die in a minute.
Damage detected.
Okay, we're going to try to keep cover from the turrets.
Acknowledge.
And once we kill the
Locked on target.
Lancelot here, I don't think they can see us anymore.
Scored a critical hit. I hear ya. Right, Commander.
There we go. Okay, so all enemy combatants in the field are now down.
Standing by.
Our LRMs have already fired. Now, I would engage that building, but there is a turret directly behind that building that will give us some problems if I do. And IDing targets right now isn't going to help us.
Hey.
Okay, we don't want the arch to go yet, so we're going to reserve his turn. We will go ahead and start moving up the Stalker. And we're going to ID... Nope. Stalker couldn't quite move far enough. Okay, we're going to move up the Crusader.
On my way.
And we are going to ID one of the 3 turrets that we clearly see.
Sensors locked on.
And now I want the Stalker to get its turn. Because it's going to move up and it's going to engage that turret. Good hit.
I hear ya.
I think if we sweep to the outside, we can get prepped for the... we can get prepped for the full engagement of the turret. I will actually kill that building.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
I need to turn those medium lasers back on.
Commander.
Go ahead and move. Fire your AC-5s to that building.
Structure down.
Alright, that's 1 of 3 buildings down. Still got all the turrets up though, but they cannot see us.
Hey,
So if they don't sensor lock us, then they can't do anything.
I'm here.
We still don't see the turret yet, so we're going to reserve again. We're going to have the stalker take its little shift. Let's see if we can ID that turret. Yep, sure can.
Sensor lock on target.
And now we're going to have the archer kill it.
Target pacified.
Received.
Okay, let's see what we got next. Can we engage one of these turrets without all of the turrets going live? I think so. I think we can get this AC-21.
Firing on target.
That is a lot of armor on it, though, and a lot of internals, so everybody is going to have to shoot it. Unfortunately, not everybody can.
Moving out. Receiving you.
But I don't think I'm quite in AC-20 range, so I should be okay. Yeah, if the AC-5 is the only thing that can hit, then I'm definitely not in AC-20 range.
Heads out.
And most of my mechs are packing large lasers, so we should be fine. I would rather him not take down that building, though, because I don't want the turret to be able to engage it. Both turrets to be able to engage it. Okay, just some AC-2s.
I can't take much more of this.
Lots of damage out on the Crusader. We're probably going to have to duck that arm into cover.
What now? Okay, let's go.
We're going to fire the LRMs at that turret. We're looking for the kill on this turret this turn, and then we will prep for the next turret. We're still kind of slowly dissipating heat. We didn't need to hit it with too much, so I didn't need to get any heat this turn with the stalker. Okay, let's see. What side is that? That is the left side. Okay. Large lasers are getting kind of hard to come by for us, so we have to be careful and make sure that we don't. What I am going to set up, though, is I am going to set up for next turn.
Heading out.
I think we're going to open with
Hey,
dropping this building and ID in that turret. Because I think once we drop the building, we can see the turret. Okay, we don't need that much. There's building number 2 down, and we should be able to see the turret now.
Target building destroyed.
We cannot. Because there's another building in there. Let's see it now. Now we can. Okay, it was just a bunch of LRM-5s on that turret. Okay, lots of armor and structure on it, though. We are only shooting this turret. We are not going to engage the other one.
Orders.
And we're not going to kill the building yet.
Copy that.
Because I kind of don't want the mission to end. I kind of want the salvage.
Destroyed.
I'm here.
Okay, this is the archer. We're going to not bring the archer's turn in yet. We're going to kill that building.
Get your lance to the LZ command.
Okay, so it's not going to end. Sometimes it ends you. Sometimes it doesn't. I actually want the turret kill before we move on. Oh,
Position confirmed.
let's see if we can... Yeah, we can't. That's fine.
Hey,
So the archer's the only one left. The turret can't see us, so it just ends.
here.
I don't want the archer to go. I want to ID the turret first.
Just forget about
All we're basically doing is killing turret and moving on. Get the archer, move them up, put all those alarms into the turret.
Standing by.
Get you up, right side to the enemy. Get some firepower on the turret.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Shift you up, face the enemy, and kill the turret. Alright. Little bit of damage out.
Gotcha.
Need to replace some parts on the rifleman, but it's no big deal.
Mission successful.
We just lost a couple of tons of ammo. And we will keep ourselves going from there. We will take the Lancelot part. We will take the Cicada part. We will take the Osrock part. I do need the large lasers, but I also definitely want that SRM6. And we're going to need some AC-20 ammo for later. Not right now, but we did get both AC-20s. I'm going to hold on to that. We do still need heat sinks, because last I remember we were completely out of them. And I mean completely. We literally had to buy them out of the store in order to keep ourselves moving forward. But looks like we're doing okay today. We got a couple injured pilots, but we're going to be moving on to the next planet. We are going to keep ducking south now because we know for a fact we're not really ready for the clans.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Okay, again, the Cicada is just going to be used to bankroll us. Okay, the Crusader just needs a repair. He just took a little bit of damage. The Rifleman does need a refit because we lost a leg to an AC-20. Hit the repair. Let's go to the ammo. Give me some more AC-5 ammo. Thank you. How heavy is the tent? Ah, too heavy to move up. How heavy are you? Okay, so if I run the two Ultra AC-5s, if I drop the medium lasers, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, and I can keep the same amount of ammo.
I'll let you know when that's done.
And the Cicada is getting sold. Okay, we're working on the ability to drop extra weight, I think it was. Let's see, let's hit the store really quick. Let's sell that Cicada before we head out. Let's see, I don't need 12 AC-10s. Let's basically make what we need to make sure that we can sustain during travel. Nothing worse than not paying attention to your money and all of a sudden going bankrupt during travel. I am going to start saving up. Okay, we're almost back up the heat sinks I want. Got plenty of jump jets, like I said. We don't need that much ammo. We do need a bunch of LRM ammo, but not that much. I am going to start saving 20 of that. And that should be that. Is there anything else in the store we want before we go? 4 accuracy AC-2. If it wasn't an AC-2, I would be happy with it. 4 damage SRM-6. Nope, nothing we want. Okay, let's move. Switching planets. We are still right on the border coast of clan territory. We do not want that How many is this planet? This was a 2.5. I think we can go to a 3. I really want to hit that faction store. That's a faction store, but it's held by Reshalhog. Okay. There's a Fedgom held planet. Let's see. Not a 1. No, 1s aren't worth our time. Anything below 2.5 isn't really worth our time. That one's got plenty of pop-ups. It's a 2.5, and there are a lot of people fighting over it. So let's shift on down there. We are allied with the Draconis Combine, so we should be
That work order you submitted is complete.
doing pretty. We shouldn't be able to drop at all in whether or not we can work for them. And everybody else we can make up for once we can actually go and regularly successfully engage the clans. We'll be able to iron out everybody else. But it doesn't matter because Fedcom is our enemy. So most of what's going on there isn't going to matter anyway because they are always going to be our enemy. All right, let's see. There's a new Wolfhound out on the market with double heat sinks and a ER large laser. And it's being built at Tharkad. We could probably go pick one of those up, but unfortunately it's 35 tons, and we're looking for way heavier than 35 tons right now. I would kind of like to go poke the clans and finish off either our Timberwolf or our Loki, but I don't really think it's a good idea. Generally, when we go over there, we lose more than we started with. We finally started building up a nest egg again. This is going to be a long travel, though. Ooh, another jump ship in this system. Hey, Brick wants to start working on a stock LRM launcher. We're going to let her go ahead and keep working on it. What did we get? +1 damage. No real big deal. LRM 15 with +1 damage. Suffered an injury, but all we're doing is traveling, so a little bit of time ain't going to hurt us. Let's see, what do we got? We need Mech Bay 3 for the next drop set. Let's go ahead and keep upping our weight limit. We're not quite ready to do Mech Bay 3. And the reason why is because it actually costs more than we have available right now. I mean, I'm sure I could make it just by scrapping some spare mech parts, but full mechs sell so much better.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
That's fine. We're actually not going to worry about, well, let's see if there's any cheap ones that we can do. We're almost to the planet now. See if there's any cheap ones we can do that. We can't do that. I know for a fact we can't do that. That one's 450. That's a bit much. 450 is just too much. If 450 is too much, 720 is definitely too much. We'll go ahead and clean up the ship for 360. We should be able to afford that. And it'll take a while, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Brick's back up and running, and we are at Vega. Let's hit the store, see if there's anything we want. There is an awesome in the store. I would really love to have that in my lance. We got Javelin, we got a Jenner, we got a Thunderbolt. That would be really nice to have too. We've got a Wasp, we got a Wyvern. Lots of parts, lots of good gear. 4 accuracy AC5, that would be nice on the Rifleman. 3 accuracy large laser. 2 accuracy, 1 damage. Ooh, an SLDF Gauss rifle. I could probably make room for a Gauss rifle on something. But really nothing interesting. Some ECM equipment. Yeah, outside of the parts, there's really nothing interesting. We do have a Thunderbolt part in storage, so if we can snag ourselves one more, we could possibly start putting together a Thunderbolt. Let's go ahead and hit our pilots, make sure they're trained up.
Mech warrior training complete.
Grab that just to even us off.
I'm here.
And we're going to be running for that.
Training complete.
Again, Breach Shot is really good, but I generally don't have any of my mechs equipped with only one weapon at certain ranges.
Training confirmed.
A little later I might, but I usually run like 2 large lasers, 2 PPCs, everything's in
Training complete.
2s. So for me, the breaching shot doesn't really work. And we'll take the gunnery. No, we'll take the called shot bonus.
Training confirmed, Commander.
He made a bunch of XP up. And there is the,
How's it going?
I mean, that's really nice. But it isn't as nice as +1 initiative, because if you get the +1 initiative, you might be able to kill the target before it even gets a turn, and then you don't need to shoot and move.
Waiting for orders.
And I don't like the coolant vent, because it just makes you think that you're doing okay, but then when the extra heat comes in, all of a sudden you're really in trouble. All right, we got our pilot set. Let's get ready to drop. Another 3 skull destroy base. 2.5 destroy base. I'd take the dual, but it's got limited drop weight. And I don't trust a 3 skull limited drop weight dual. We got 2.5 recovery, a 3 battle, and a 3 battle. I think we would take the 3 battle in the Highlands to start with. We're going up against the Steiner. Let's drop our mechs. Let's pick our pilots for them. You go ahead and come over here. You have sure footing, yeah. I got a better pilot. I did want to kind of put a sure footing pilot in there, but the other guy's just better. We will go ahead and put a sure footing guy in the Rifleman, and we'll drop like this. We do have the ability to drop about almost pushing 600 tons now. So as we start finding some heavier gear, which we should start finding here shortly, we will be able to drop more and more. We're just loading in really quick. It's a highlands, so it shouldn't take too long to load. It's the urban ones that always take forever. We've actually been doing a lot better than we did yesterday. So far, we're 2 for 2. By this time yesterday, we were 1 for 2 and had lost 2 pilots. So everything seems to be doing pretty good. Hopefully things will keep going. We're the only scary thing is we're just about to drop a 3-skull mission against Steiner. And Steiner usually drops heavier mechs than anybody else, so this is going to be kind of a nervous moment. Oh, don't tell me we got... Okay, hold on. I haven't seen this thing stop moving yet. We might have the load bug. I'm going to give it another 10 or 20 seconds. This is definitely the load bug. I'm going to really quickly restart the game. I'm going to put you on the be right back screen so that you're not looking at black screen the entire time. Sorry about this. I really needed to restart my PC before I started going today, but oops, sorry about that. But I decided to wait and put it off until after the stream because I take the weekends off. So I was planning on restarting it after the stream after I get all my videos and everything transferred over to YouTube once I'm done. Unfortunately, it's going to be acting up today. So we had a bug yesterday too that we ran into on the drop, the one where you can't drag your mechs down to the drop bay, and we had to restart. So I don't know, running mods about a bug a day, that ain't too terribly bad. Let me go ahead and put us back on screen since we're about to, well, we'll wait until it loads up to the main screen before we put you back on the Battletech window. So just hang with me a second. Never fails. You always get an error somewhere. We'll be up and running in just a little bit. Already took the dogs out today, and I got my drink right over here, so at least I'm not pausing for that. But again, sorry about that. We'll just, oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and load up. It'll take us just a second. That is actually the first time I have seen the load screen bug in this mod. So that's actually been running really good for me. I've seen the drop screen one a few times, and all you do to fix that is quit to main menu and then load back in and it goes away. Unfortunately, the load screen bug, you actually have to shut the game down and restart it. All right, we're just loading up. It take a little bit. It's still loading in quite a bit with all the mods and everything, but it's not quite like that Rogue Tech load. Whew. That one's kind of a toughie. I've been playing a lot of 3062 lately too. It's also a good mod. It brings in all of the engine modifications and everything that Rogue Tech does, but it keeps it simpler in the weapons loadout. Like all your small lasers and everything are still support weapons and things like that. They aren't something new that you got to relearn about. So I've been enjoying it. I'm actually playing a clan playthrough of that solo, and well, since that one decided that it didn't want to, let's go ahead and do this eviction one. 3.5 skull in the lowlands. Let's drop all our gear. I don't think it was the mission that misloaded. I think it was just a moment of problem with everything. We are going to bring him there. We'll bring her there. And we will bring you here. I think it was just the fact that my machine's been it sits out in the office, and the office isn't air conditioned, and it gets really hot out here sometimes. And I think it's just been on too long. Just needs a quick reset, and we would be back up and running, but it's being kind of picky. So, but we're going to go ahead and hit this one. This looks much better. Did I just get, no, okay, good. Okay, yeah, this is much better. It's spinning really fast again now. It usually makes me really nervous. But at least we made it to this screen. It usually means it's not going to crash. Yep, we're good. Should be just about ready to live. Okay, we're just we're going to work it a lot like we did the last mission. We're going to work around the outskirts and attempt to engage the targets one or two at a time. Come on, don't give me errors. Looked like it was good. Yeah, it's good. Okay, we're just about to load in. If the wheel here is freely spinning, it generally means you got the load bug. If every once in a while it stops spinning like that, it means it's actually loading the game. So if you sit on that free spinning wheel for about 2 minutes or so, you might as well shut down the game and restart. That's a general Battletech bug. and it's not part of any mods or anything. It happens in the base game too sometimes. It does happen more frequently with mods.
Moving to position.
Okay, we're going to slowly work our way down into the enemy position. We're going to try to keep everybody together.
Affirmative.
Position confirmed.
Luckily, our slowest mech is the first one in the lineup.
Moving to position. Moving to position.
We're going to go take a look at what...
Full position.
Okay, we're actually going to meet them out here in the field, but they're going to have the high ground. Maybe there's actually... there we go. Okay, good. They might have the high ground, but we got the forest.
On the move. Coordinates received.
I could have spotted him right out, but then he would also... Well, I'm going to spot him right out anyway. Oh, with the rifleman, though. Okay, we got an archer in the field. I could use another archer. Let's see. Let's keep our distance,
Location.
because I don't think they can see us yet. The only reason that we can see them is because we have the rifleman with extended view range. I'll back you off a little. I mean, I'm pretty sure that none of these guys, if they don't move, can see us.
On my
And we have a lot of LRMs and large lasers and PPCs and AC5s. Okay, he has moved up into engagement range. So now we have a problem. Now they can all see us. Here's another Crusader. Okay, basically poor man's archer. Well, since he's moved up to engage us, we are going to move up to engage him. Okay, it is the same archer that we already have. That's good to know.
commander.
We should be able to engage him then.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, we're going to keep our archer back a little bit and in the trees.
On it.
But our primary target right now is their archer.
Hey.
The Crusader is next in line to get killed.
Okay.
The Warhammer and the Rifleman are going to work together, just sitting in the outskirts, engaging targets.
Good to go. Heading out.
I really need a Marauder. Ooh, Rifleman got him in the head. Well, there's an archer on the field, and there's something going at 2. That means there is an assault mech in the field. Definitely an assault tank in the field.
I'm under.
That's a Partisan. Lots of AC2s on it. We are going to keep engaging this archer. I was going to aim, but we've only got one weapon on, so it doesn't really help us. Okay, the Stalker, unfortunately, is going to have to shift up. I don't want to get all of that in view. Let's actually just sprint him out and around. We will start engaging with him again next turn.
Yes, commander.
This is a really heavy lance we're up against. Let's shift the archer over here to this side and continue engaging their archer. If we can off-balance their archer, then we won't have quite as hard a time killing him.
I'm here.
Okay, the Warhammer is going to stay at distance.
Advancing, I guess.
And this we will aim. We are trying for that headshot. There it is, archer off the field.
I got it.
Good shot. The two Crusaders, like normal, are taking a giant beating.
Yes, commander. On my way. Here it comes.
Rifleman's just going to do what it can. It's not really in the perfect position that it wants to be in. For some reason, the enemies really love trying to kill my Crusader. Okay, this Crusader is going to step back off the front lines, kind of. Well, as far back as it can. We're going to throw a bunch of missiles out. If it isn't shooting, then it isn't doing anything, so... He did get him in the head, too. Just with a missile, though. Nothing really big there. Ow. Okay, only one of the 5 AC-2s hit us. No big deal there. Okay, the Dragon's going to try to take fire for the Crusader. Their Crusader's getting kind of hot, so he might be overheating soon. Lots of big damage out from the Stalker. Okay, that is our biggest chunk of armor on the battlefield, so go ahead and sensor lock it. Throw out some missiles. At this point, we're trying to either get them to panic out or get some of his weapon systems down. Warhammer will put out a bunch of damage on him. Maybe the Rifleman will too. Oh yeah, Rifleman did a bunch of work to him too. And he panicked out. There's a kill. Okay, we got the Wolverine up here. Now I would say we probably clear, but I know we aren't because they sensor locked the Stalker. But I don't think most of them can hit us now. This Crusader's going to have to back off and bring its stability back under control. There's all those AC-2s from the Partisan, or maybe a carrier out there in the background. Thanks to the Rifleman, we actually got a good chance of hitting here. And I think once if we drop this Wolverine down, they won't be able to engage us anymore. I am actually going to aim these LRMs at that leg. And we got him. He's on the ground, which means we can see him and he can't see us anymore. It's also going to push his turnout to 1 so we can kill him before he gets in action. The biggest worry, though, is that that other mech coming in gets eyes on us. Because then everything that we're doing here is absolutely for nothing. They seem to be pushing their turns back. That's fine. We're actually going to take the shoulder off of them because that gives us an easier shot at the center torso. Really what we're trying to collect here parts-wise is heavies. 55 tonners just don't cut it. So we don't need him. Almost killed him. We got one more chance, but unfortunately this guy is close range. And he's going to fall back behind the line and not worry too much. The Wolverine can see us again. But that's fine because I don't think he'll be able to see us too much longer. I am going to aim the shot. We're going to center torso. And he's out. Can't see us anymore. Is that a hatchetman? That is one thing that's under heavy that I will take into my lance. It is one of my favorite mechs. They're very useful. I always use them in tabletop for myself, not as enemies to that the players actually have to deal with. I usually play Battletech as a tabletop RPG, not as a competitive game. Yeah, I hear that. Oh my gosh. Tabletop is... Light mechs are impossible to hit in tabletop. I did a Solaris match a while back, and it was a one-on-one light mech match. Probably took 2.5 hours for anyone to land a hit. Okay, there's the hatchetman down. We've got a support lance out. Part of which is that Partisan. We're going to use this turn to dissipate some heat.
On my way. Move order received.
And shift up. We want to make sure that the enemy doesn't come... So far, we've been doing pretty much exactly what we expected. Taking the enemy one, maybe two at a time. I don't know where they are, though. I'm pretty sure the Partisan's up here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Okay, we're going to take some cover behind this rock.
On my way.
Because he has a direct line of sight target.
Commander.
I wish it got easier as you shot at him, too. Some of the run-ins, it's not a Partisan, it's an AC2 carry. Okay.
Ready for orders.
I don't want direct line of sight to him, because then he can shoot me. Now, I've been playing tabletop for many years, and
What now? Copy.
I wish tabletop was a little more like this. We got that vehicle. I'm actually going to ID the turret,
What's up?
because I think most of us can blink at it from here.
All right, let's do it.
Oop. I don't know if you hear the dog or not, but my roommate's probably home, and he always likes to bark at everyone that comes in. So, sorry about that.
Commander?
This is our close range one. Once again, my Crusaders are getting absolutely thrashed.
Ready for orders.
Okay, the dragon's going to shift up. We're going to ID that turret again. We'll finish it off this turn.
Commander.
Since the enemy can't actually see us, we're going to hold with the archer,
Advancing.
because after this, we will ID one of those two vehicles, and then we will have the archer kill that. I have learned my lesson, and I am picking my fights a little more carefully today. Which, unfortunately, against the clans, you can't. We got a 75-ton Von Luckner out there, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't move in against that. It's the AC-20 variant of the Von Luckner.
Waiting for orders.
They can't see us, so I'm not too worried about actually being engaged. Our archer, unfortunately, is almost out of ammo, though, so... Yeah, it's not often that you hear someone with 420 missiles say we're almost out of ammo.
Sensors locked. Orders. Need some
Okay, you are going to stay back at range and continue engaging that Von Luckner. Maybe we can get it before it comes up over, or weaken it enough to where when it does come up over, we can kill it. Okay, we don't have him yet, or the Von Luckner in targeted range. Let's go ahead and shift the stalker a little bit. I think... No, we still can't get that Von Luckner yet. We're going to have to start moving up the hill either way, so we're just going to take some slow little moves up. And the dragon next turn is going to ID the von Luckner again. What do we have on target? Okay, one of the buildings. We will go ahead and shoot it.
Structure damaged, Commander.
We got to get 4 of them anyway, so.
Yes, Commander.
And if there's going to be
Ordnance received.
any reinforcements, I want them to come now. Wow, the other tank is 80. Okay, I want that von Luckner first, though. I am as stupid as it seems with LRMs. I am going to aim fire front armor on the von Luckner, because I think this one might be a demolisher. And if it is, then I really don't want to deal with it.
Lucky target.
And the von Luckner at the same time.
Hey there.
I'm sorry if it seems like I'm not responding to chat.
Shot, Commander.
For some reason, my chat's been going relatively slow lately, and I haven't figured out the problem with it yet. So
Orders.
I usually get them 2 to 3, maybe 4 or 5 minutes after they've already passed. So I am sorry about that.
Orders.
I usually try to respond. It is a Partisan. I knew there was one of them out here.
Yeah. Roger.
Okay, we're going to engage it at range. Those AC-5s will actually pretty well tear us apart.
Warning. Enemy reinforcements detected.
I was holding for the reinforcements. They're coming up behind the base at least, so we can engage them as we want. Alright, we're going to keep hitting the buildings. They will, however, have the high ground,
Standing by.
which is a really big problem, but we should be able to handle it.
Engaging target.
Okay, one more building left.
Target building.
3 more turrets, 1 tank, and a...
Affirmative.
let me ID that turret really quick.
Got a lock.
Just another standard support turret. Okay. We can't hit any more buildings from here either, so we're going to have to climb the hill. And we are in engagement range now. So,
Ready for orders.
but I still think that he's outside of range to actually see it, because we can't see him.
Commander.
So we should be able to kill him with the archer now.
Move order received.
We are going to aim shot him again and go ahead and take down that front armor. Okay.
Vehicle trash.
There is 1 vehicle left of this support lance out here somewhere.
No.
We're going to get that turret. We're going to go ahead and get it spotted and try to get it off the table really quick.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed.
Okay. And we're just going to keep
Engaging target.
doing what we can to try to get them one at a time.
Ready. On my way.
I have definitely learned my lesson against the clans of going in gung-ho and trying to engage the entire front base. That's actually our biggest losses are from me doing something stupid. We had a clan force out in the front field, and I decided that we would close with them and try to stay outside the range of the base, and the base was all PPC turrets and just shredded it.
On my way.
So this time we're working our way up slow, engaging a little bit at a time,
I'm here.
and just getting whatever we can done. We're going to go ahead and take down our, apparently our Warhammer can't even hit a building. Okay. Okay. Rifleman can do it though. We can engage the buildings from there, but we need to keep crawling up this hill. 55 tonner out there. Go ahead and ID him. I kind of want to see what he is. We've also got a turret up. The Shadowhawk, okay, shouldn't be too big of a deal. The N, I think is... Oh no, that's the H. Okay. I thought it was the N. I thought it was basically garbage. But, no, the H isn't too bad. Okay, that's the last building. So now if things get too hairy, we can actually back out and retreat. Apparently they see us. They must have
Damage minimal.
sensor locked us when I wasn't watching.
For orders. Got it.
That's fine. We got both turrets in view. We got the mech up front. Here comes the next set of mechs. That would probably be another archer coming in.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah, that armor is not low. Let's see what we got. We got 65 and 65. That is not an archer coming in. That might be a catapult. Go and engage this Shadowhawk. Good, that's actually exactly where I wanted to hit him. His primary weapon is that torso. Go ahead and shift you up. Okay, we got a Vulcan up there, but the Shadowhawk's just that much better of a target. Only a few shots left with the LRMs. I've got like 6 tons of ammo on that archer.
Hey.
To run out of LRMs that heavily. Okay, we're not going to hit that. So let's go ahead and sensor lock the Shadowhawk to get rid of his evasion. We know he's already moved, so he's not going to be getting any more. Everybody else is going to shift around a little. They got us in this weird choke point with nowhere we can go. We're going to take that AC-5 off the Shadowhawk. And apparently we're going to kill him with an SRM explosion too. Well, that was nice.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Orders.
Okay, we know we can't hit the Vulcan from where we are, so we're going to have to keep shifting up this hill. The problem is they're just going to rain LRMs down from the top of it. Okay, let's see. We're going to shift up to here. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't have the sensor lock. We're just going to throw some missiles at the Vulcan, see if we can do anything. We didn't. I figured. Got these 265 tonners. They could be... Okay, Crusader. Yeah. For some reason, I figured that was what they were going to be.
They've blown past my armor.
That is not the arm on the dragon that we wanted to lose. But it is gone now. So now all the dragon has is the AC-5.
Receiving you.
He's going to start backing off.
Confirmed.
Keep engaging with the AC-5 though. Ooh, and a Thunderbolt. Okay.
No joy.
We get that Thunderbolt off the table because I don't really want to take those PPCs to the face too long.
Standing by.
The Archer is definitely going to run out of ammo this rotation. Which I can't believe because I put so much ammo on him.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, we're shooting uphill at the enemy.
Die. Ready for orders. Coordinates received.
We're going to keep working on that right torso. That's his PPC side. So if we can get the right torso off, we basically disable most of his weapons. Those turrets are starting to go now. It's not like we can stop him from seeing us now. We're in this fight now.
All weapons committed.
Okay, there goes his bigger weapons. much as I hate to say it, we just need to kill him.
They've got a lock on me. Standing by. Coordinates received. Locked on target.
And then we need to kill that Crusader. And there's still whatever's out there, plus those 2 turrets.
Good to go.
And I think there's something else still, too. Maybe the Vulcan is part of the support group. Okay, there's the Thunderbolt down.
Enemy
I'm really not too worried about the part, because the parts don't help us if we're missing mech.
Warning. Armor low.
standing by.
Okay, the dragon's going to kind of keep it distant.
Heading out.
He isn't really useful for what he normally does anymore, so he's just an AC5 carrier now. Yeah, there's our Crusaders taking all the fire again.
That got through my armor, Commander.
I don't want to lose the large laser, but if it happens, it happens. Only got a couple more shots with the LRMs.
I'm here.
We're going to keep the Warhammer backing down. He puts out a lot of damage with those PPCs, and he's relatively heat neutral if that's all he's firing.
Standing by.
Rifleman's got some armor still, so he can move up to the front. I don't think he's taken a single point of damage. And there goes the torso of the dragon. Great. I don't know why usually they're picking on the Crusaders. Today they want the dragon. Okay. We are going to drop the SRMs and probably 1 large laser. That should make us heat neutral. Wish I had some aim shots, but I don't right now. But most of those shots went where we wanted them anyway. Okay, so it's the right side that we got to keep
Commander.
undercover. That one isn't the important one, though. That one's just our SRM carrier. So he should be fine with a weapon or 2 going down. Those weapons are cheap and easy to replace.
Minimal damage, Commander.
I am going to keep him moving forward.
Moving to position.
And we'll hit their Crusader with everything we got. Rifleman can take the hits. That's fine. I think the Vulcan up here is the end of the support lance. I'm going to turn the right side to the enemy of the dragon and the front to the ones on the other side, because quite frankly, front armor is the same as left armor right now, since he has no left side. Okay, Vulcan shift up. That's fine. I don't mind him trying to take
Location confirmed.
shoot the armored side of our Crusader. We're going to do everything we can to put this Crusader down before he gets another turn.
There. Okay.
Let's aim shot it. Center torso. Let's get this kill. There it is. He's out. Oh, that's a whole Crusader on the table. I don't think I really want another one, though. I'm already running 2, and they are my most killed mech, so I'm just going to fire the 3 largest, keep our heat dissipating. I expect a few missiles out here and there.
Yes, Commander.
I really don't want to lose the arms on that stalker. I don't have enough large lasers to replace them.
Losing armor. Commander?
Okay, this Crusader. We're gonna keep under cover of the rocks for that turret. And we're gonna hit this poor Vulcan with absolutely everything we have.
Critical hit, Commander.
Kind of amazed he didn't decide to punch out.
I copy.
And the rifleman will shift up and finish the job, or miss completely. Vulcan still shift into a better visual position.
Copy that.
Let's sensor lock him because he's moved. We'll get all his evasion off.
Good to go.
And this looks like it is one of the last 2 shots of LRM we have. He punched out. That was actually good. No, that was reinforcements. So the one up there in the corner, where is the last of that support lance? We're going to have to sprint up. Outside of that one round of LRM shooting we have left, we have no indirect fire weapons, so everything's got to be covered with visuals. This is it. Didn't go too bad. I mean, we lost a small pulse laser, but no real big deal there. Okay, there is the end of the support lance. I have no idea why he's way back there.
Waiting for orders.
We killed the support lance a long time ago. And which side is it? It's left side we want. Yeah, left side we want to turn to the enemy. And let's go ahead and kill the turret up here. Then we'll engage the other one. We could have left it any time, but we're really here for money and gear.
On the move. Full speed.
And there is some good gear in the field today. That Thunderbolt part's really nice. So I was probably going to fight it out no matter what. That's the end of our LRMs.
Long-range missiles are out.
What does that turret have? The Defender has... Oh, okay. He's not too difficult.
I'm here.
Keep sprinting up that hill.
Settling up for what it's worth.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we should be able to add more weapons. Yeah, let's just turn on a large laser. We can turn it off again next rotation, and we're going to be moving to go engage the support mech after that. So
Okay.
the heat buildup should be fine, because we are killing this turret this turn. Alright.
Reporting. Turret eliminated. Good to go. Right, Commander. Commander? Affirmative. Ready for orders. On it.
65-ton vehicle in the outskirts. An AC-20 tank.
What do you need?
Yep.
Roger.
Lots of those today.
Hey. Standing by. Move order received.
Okay, we're going to keep pushing up.
Got it. Yes.
We're just trying to get in range of this tank.
Roger. Waiting.
Last time we engaged an AC-20, though, we
Ready for order.
lost the leg on the rifleman.
Copy that. Affirmative.
So that demolisher hit us once and ripped the leg off.
Commander,
Okay, we're just pushing forward.
heading out.
Sensor locks and things don't really help us because
On my way.
he's down in a valley and we have no more indirect fire.
Copy that.
And pretty much everybody's going to be a part of this fight because that tank's probably got 1,200 armor.
Coordinates received. Yes, Commander. Location confirmed.
Still can't get him. Wow.
Sensors locked on.
Take another look at him. 600 armor. Okay, he's more handleable than I thought. We are going to keep our side that has more armor to him.
How's it going?
Riflemen will shift up.
Commander.
Everybody's just doing what they can to shift up.
Yep. Affirmative.
Can't believe we ran out of missiles. 6 tons of LRM ammo, and we are out of missiles.
Full throttle.
Receiving you.
Okay, Crusader's going to drop down in. He's probably got the most ammo, the most armor outside of the fire support units that do not carry armor or ammo.
Affirmative.
Like, I think the Warhammer's still mostly fresh. The Rifleman's absolutely fresh. He can take point. I wish point was one step back, though. There's that autocannon. I figured.
I'm in trouble.
Doesn't matter. Dragon's going to shift in. So is everybody else. Him sitting in this valley is just giving me a hard time getting a firing solution on him at all.
Orders.
Okay, I think we got him now. Yep, there we go. Let's go home with all our gear.
Enemy.
Mission successful.
Alright, a little bit of equipment loss, but nothing too much. We are going to bring home another archer. And we will bring home that Crusader, too. We don't have parts of the Thunderbolt, unfortunately, so taking the one isn't going to help us. Ooh, I want that SRM, though. Let's see. We got the Archer. We got 5 parts of Crusader. The Hatchman part. We got the Thunderbolt part anyway. And we got the SRM part. Okay, good. That's actually what I wanted. Wanted that SRM. Okay, we got to refit the Dragon again. He took a little bit of damage. Okay, he took a whole lot of damage. We got a pilot injured, but we got a pilot in backup. Everybody's going to be down because of fatigue.
That mech you wanted is back online.
We do have another fire support archer online. This one is the R. Hit the mech bay. Let's put our stuff back together. I am probably going to keep the archer. I don't really want another Crusader. I don't honestly think the Crusader is as good as a Dragon. I know, I have 2 of them in my list, but I really don't like the Crusader too much. Okay, let's see, what can we do? We've got 3 tons to work with. Probably gonna put the medium lasers back on, maybe some bigger ones. Yeah, let's go with these guys. Little more accuracy, a little more crit chance. And I think we'll put a flamer on it. We'll forgo the SRM slot Originally, I had SRMs on him with an LBX2, but he just didn't do the damage I needed.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Okay, let's outfit another archer. We are definitely going to keep this second archer. Let's see. Pretty sure we're going to go LRM 15s. Because they're lighter, we're going to armor him up. If you're going to give up armor, 90% of the time you should give up rear armor. This is the big one that only has 2 laser mounts, so it usually comes mounted with 2 large lasers. We do have a 5 damage and a 10 damage large laser. If we had 2 of one of them, then I would. Let's see. It's a lot of heat, though. I think we're going to keep it small. I think we're going to run a pair of 3 accuracy medium lasers in the center torso. And we will add heat sinks to fill in the rest. That way oh, I do need some ammo. Need about 4 to 5 tons of ammo. Okay, let's put 6 tons ammo on it, because the other one ran out of ammo with 6 tons of ammo. So we're going LRM 15s though. I think we can make do with 5 tons of ammo. Add that extra heat. Okay, the archer will be up in a few days. Let me organize my list really quick. I think the second archer will probably take the place of the dragon, maybe? I don't know for sure. We're going to give it a second, because there are more missions that we want to run on this planet, but our team's got to be ready to go. We do have a terrible pilot as backup, but he'll fill the role okay. We got another destroyed base. We got a recovery. Let's take this recovery. 2.5 skull. A little easier. We are making the lyrans really hate us right now. Let's go Archer, Archer, and Warhammer for this rotation. He will pilot that Archer. He will pilot that Archer. And I think we will put him on the Warhammer. We are now dropping at 485 tons with a 60-ton mech in backup. Once we get Mech Bay 3 up and running and we get that 8th drop point, we're going to be sitting pretty good against anything the inner sphere can throw at us. Still don't want to go mess with those clans again, though. We're probably not going to fight the clans today, because we still can't afford the losses. We are floating just above bankruptcy still. So, I mean, one wrong move and we're pretty much done for. So, but we'll be okay. At least we haven't lost any missions yet today. We've been running pretty good and even up today. All wins. Little bit of equipment loss, nothing much. No pilots dead. Definitely doing better today than we did yesterday. Okay, I think we're dropping right on top of either the reinforcements or one of the defense lances. We got a Phoenix Hawk. We got a 60-tonner. Okay. That's all we see right now. Now, we are going to reserve up, and we're going to wait for them to engage us. Lancelot? No. The ERPPC riflemen. I want those ERPPCs. I have a home for them on the Warhammer. Let's get us some 3050 tech finally. Okay, we'll put a little damage out on the Phoenix Hawk. That rifleman should have got 500 armor. He is at a reduced armor rate because of the mission. I think. Might not be. I think it's just we're engaging a pre-damaged lance.
Light damage, holding firm. What can I do for you?
There is probably a
Betcha.
archer out there somewhere. Let's go ahead and stomp out this rifleman.
I'm healed.
I wish I could aim shot him right now. We almost got that leg. We're going to throw a bunch of missiles at him. Oh, he's running double heat sinks too. I want everything about that rifleman.
Roger that.
I have not seen the 3050 equipment. I've seen very little of it in the field since I started this playthrough. Why do you keep damaging his heat sinks? Please don't break all his heat sinks. I need to kill him. Well, we got his left side. That means one of the ERPPCs is going to be in the table. I need 2 of them, though. Kind of disappointing.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, let's go kill a Phoenix Hawk. He's going to move before we do, so we're just going to throw out some ammo. Yeah, okay, apparently he isn't. If I had sensor locked him, he would have. Hit him again. Almost got his arms off, so he's going to have to do something. He didn't move enough to keep himself safe, so we're gonna rip him apart now. The 2 archers will probably kill him. There's our LRM-15 one, and here's the LRM-21. Neither one of them really got a good shot, but
Receiving you.
it'll be fine.
On my way.
Okay, there's his primary weapon side gone.
Inflicted heavy damage.
We still got whatever that is out over there. It's got to be an archer. Could be a catapult, but I haven't seen any catapults.
Rolling.
This playthrough, I have not seen one catapult in the field.
That's a kill.
Archers all over the place, not a single catapult.
Receiving you.
Okay, we're just shifting up. We don't want to take the point yet.
Yes, Commander.
Ooh, okay, there is a full lance over there. That's an 80-ton vehicle. That's probably an archer. That's a 90-ton vehicle. Wow.
Sensors locked.
Grasshopper. So the vehicles must be what's putting out all the LRM fire.
Affirmative.
If we can't see to engage, we might as well try to spot
Hey,
and figure out who we want to kill. That grasshopper would be a nice bring home too.
go solo.
Partition, the LRM partition. Okay, I have not actually seen that. Yep, that's where all our missiles are coming from. Okay, the Warhammer, if he stays where he is a target. So we're going to duck and cover really quick. We're just going to keep spotting targets because the less evasion they have, the more apt they are to move. And then when we spot them for the archers, we can engage them how we want. Another 70 ton. Oh no, that was that 70 ton. Okay. We're going to ID the partition, and we're going to kill it first.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to stay undercover.
What can I do?
Basically, either they're going to come for us, or they're going to die where they are. The grasshopper decided to pop his head up. So everyone that
What now?
is not an archer is now going to engage that grasshopper.
Moving to position.
We will aim shot. Let's try for the head. The grasshopper is 75 tons of mostly energy mount, so we do kind of want to put it in our list.
Orders.
But the archers are going to go after that partition primarily. Because that's a lot of LRMs. That's a lot of LRMs.
Commander?
Okay, this should be the end of the partition. Yep, got him.
Reporting. One last vehicle.
They still see us because of the grasshopper, but
Waiting for order.
it'll be fine. We're going to start a good proper engagement now, and we're going to rip that grasshopper apart. Okay, from where we are, we only see the grasshopper. Let's go ahead and reserve up. Now we can spot the grasshopper and the griffin. Okay. That's fine. If griffin's what they want to put out there, then that's what we will kill. Put out a little bit of damage on the grasshopper.
Critical damage.
I don't think we're bringing home the grasshopper. There is another mech out there, and it is a Wolverine. Okay, just a couple of
Damage.
mediums.
Standing
That tank is the biggest threat that I know of right now.
position confirmed.
All our primary brawlers are going to engage the grasshopper. I think our
Damage. Minimal.
archers are going to engage the griffin
You, Commander.
and then the Wolverine.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and throw some SRMs at the grasshopper. We damage his PPC, that's good.
You'll take it and like it. Standing by.
Dragon will come up here up the hill.
There.
What the dragon's going to do is it's actually going to start moving towards the pickup point.
Critical hit, Commander.
I wish he'd panic out a little earlier. There is another mech in the outskirts.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and engage that griffin with our archer. They're at 100% armor. We are going to keep the archers under cover of the hills so that nothing can direct fire them. They do have a lot of armor, but we'll save it for when they run out of LRM. Okay, there's the grasshopper. I kind of wanted it, but we weren't going to get it. So, okay, archers are up first. We are going to throw weapons at the griffin. We might be able to knock him down before the other archer comes up, but I doubt it. Okay, that's a large laser, 2 medium lasers, and a... yeah, that's the S, not the N. We are going to keep engaging the Griffin. We should knock him down this turn. Or this firing round. There's the knockdown. We still need to ID that tank, but I'm going to kill the mechs first, if at all possible. Stalker might have to fall back. It's taking quite a bit of damage at this point.
Armor low.
But I want to kill that Griffin. I am greedy.
All weapons eliminated.
And there's the Griffin.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Now we're going to start working on the Wolverine because the tank is going to... oh, it's a Challenger. Oh, no. Gauze rifle.
Orders.
Luckily, they both missed. Nope, that tank's got to go. I don't know what the other one is either. Seems to be at least some form of LRM carry.
I hear ya. No
Yep,
sweat.
don't really care about the Wolverine right now. Challenger's got to go.
Yes, Commander. Here we go.
And we got out some damage. The Warhammer will put out some damage too. There goes the Challenger. Good.
One more for the trash.
Wolverine's going to get its turn. That's fine. Firing on a Crusader. They got more than enough armor to take it right now. Okay, the archers are up. We got a Wolverine as a primary target. We will go ahead and engage him.
Need something, Chief?
I think I'm going to work the archers up the hill to take the point. Everybody else will engage the enemy targets. I do not want to take the point until the enemy targets are gone, though, because it might end before I get all the parts. Okay, we're looking at another AC-20 Axle. That's not good. Go down to just the 3 large lasers. We will aim fire. We will try center torso. We think head would be the best, but I just want it to die. I don't really care about its part.
Critical damage detected.
So we're just trying to put damage on target that will kill it fast. And there it goes. We only really care about parts at this point that are the 3050 parts and heavies.
Moving to position. Affirmative.
This tank's got to go though.
Commander? I'm there.
Because the last one almost blew chunks off our riflemen again. Okay, we're going to keep shifting up this hill.
Hey there. Affirmative.
And the other shot should kill the tank. Okay, that should be it. We should be done.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Coordinates received. I read you, Commander.
The archers are going to get in the point. They're going to take it. And then we should be done.
Confirmed.
The asset is
That's that.
and is
Okay, if that ERPPC is in the list, maybe 2 of them, I am most assuredly taking them because our Warhammer needs some better weapons. Everybody else, I don't know for sure. Okay. The gauze rifles would be nice too. They are a little heavy for what we're trying to do, though. Got a couple double heat sinks. There's that ERPPC. And I think we will take the 3 double heat sinks. We got a Griffin part. Yeah. Let's see, AC5. Alarm 15 with less heat cause. Nothing really important except for what we picked. I would have liked that grasshopper part, but maybe the rifleman. Wish we could have kept the rifleman a little more intact and picked up both of those ERPPCs. But we did get the double heat sinks, so I guess it's acceptable. Let's hit our mech bay really quick. Take a look at the Stalker because we're running a bunch of heat sinks on him. Okay, so it is base in-game rules for heat sinks. If we put all three of them on the Stalker, put one here, we actually end up a little more heat efficient, which means maybe we can fire more than twice. For now, that's what we're going to do.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And all we have is an ERPPC, so it doesn't really help us there. Our pilots are down right now until for 6 days. We've only got 1 or 2 available as extras. So we're going to hit this financial point, and it's going to kind of hurt us. We're going to sell off the 2 mechs we found last mission. I keep looking at that Clan ER large laser in our storage and thinking, ooh, I want to buy that. And then I look down and I'm like, oh, I'm in the sell area. Just do a little bit of inventory management here really quick. We're finally up to heat sinks again. But now we're down LRM ammo. Okay, we're going to pass a little bit of time, get the fatigue out.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
We're going to run 1 or 2 more.
Job's done, Commander.
They're up. A couple more days and all our pilots will be up. All right, and let's drop on another one. We've got this 2.5 destroy base. 2.5s are seeming to pay off for us today. All right. I think we will try this. I think we're going to try this one again. It dropped us last time, but I got the feeling it won't this time. Two and 3. We need to get enough money set aside to oh no, he's got to drop here. To get our 3rd mech bay online. That would be really nice. Yeah, we're going to bring... I want the sure footing on the archer. Just in case they get hit. Seems like fighting Steiner is actually paying off for us. Giving us all the gear we've been missing. We've been using 30-25 gear since we started this playthrough, and we were still using it. Now we've got some clan weapons because of crazy stuff I've done, and we're running some We just picked up an ERPPC. Hopefully we can get another one. I wasn't expecting that rifleman on a 2.5 stall mission, so. And then a grasshopper too at that. Few double heat sinks added to our list. There would have been more double heat sinks, but we blew most of them up. Our pilots like to say, you don't get any parts. Okay, we tried this one earlier, and it didn't work out so well for us. So maybe this time we'll be able to figure it out and get it done. It's actually already made it further than it did. It loading errored us in the black screen before it switched over to this one. So I think it's about to load us in right now. There we go.
Command interface initiated.
We're getting the visual error bug this time. That usually goes away on its own. Hey, wait. This is a 3 skull mission. Why is there a 25 tonner and a 50 tonner? Okay, we're gonna pop out here. There's our archer. Yeah, I don't even have to guess anymore. It's 70 tons, it's an archer. Okay, let's get an ID on the 70 tonner, make sure it is an archer. Yep, archer. He guarded? Oh, we're gonna make him pay for that. What's that? That's 70 tons. That's probably another archer. And you are 85 tons? Okay.
Let's go.
We're looking at some real gear here.
Die.
We'll keep engaging this archer. There is a lot of gear up there. That is the medium laser hunchback. Decided it wanted to shoot our archer a little bit. If what I think is on the field, there are a lot of archers on the field today. Because I think the enemy has 2, I have 2. I'm hoping that 85 tonner is a battle master because I want to bring it home. It might be a longbow,
Oh boy.
but then it would have already shot me, I believe. 20 tons, 20 tons. The 20-ton mechs are just spotters, and so is that hunchback.
Waiting for orders.
Problem is, we got to kill the hunchback quick because it's going to kind of spot us into oblivion. I want to get that archer back on site. That's the other archer, I think. No, that's the one we were shooting at, maybe.
Light damage, Commander.
Okay, I am going to move all of the primary brawlers up here to engage the hunchback.
Enemy mech.
Outside of the clan hunchback, as long as you blow the right side off the hunchback, you kill all its weapons. The clan one, on the other hand,
I just realized. What can I... Commander?
if you blow the right side off it, you only kill half its weapons, and it is still 100% combat effective. So, okay, the hunchback has decided to fall back. That is good. We are actually going to shift up and engage this archer. Again, I'm sorry about the purple models that are clear and see-through. It is an error in Battletech when
Ready.
your gear starts having problems loading the games and things. It is the visual bug error. Oh my gosh, so many archers.
Locking in target.
Each one has a different side that's heavily damaged. The dragon is about to lose its AC5. I think it's also about to fall down.
Good to go.
We're going to have to let something else take fire.
Waiting for orders.
Go ahead and missile down one of their archers as best we can. Okay, we got a little bit of damage out. This is going to be an ugly fight.
All weapons pivoted.
We got a couple of medium lasers off it, but that's it.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
What can I do for you?
Okay. A little bit of damage out again. This one is kind of making me nervous. We're not doing enough damage, and there's still an 85 tonner in the field that we don't know about. Let's see what else we got. 85, 25. Okay, the lights make up for the multiple heavies and stuff. So basically, they got a scout support lance, and then they've got their assault lance. I don't know what the 85 tonner is yet. We're probably not going to know until we deal with the archers.
Roger.
That hunchback's in full retreat, so I'm not going to worry about him too much. He will probably turn around here in a minute, though.
Heavy damage.
Okay, one of the archers are down. And our Crusader's starting to take a ton of damage.
Warning. Enemy
They have sensor locked the Stalker. That isn't good. And those light mechs are keeping us spotted so that we can't do anything about it. Okay, let me go ahead and multi-target. I think we will throw the large lasers at the archer and just toss some missiles at the locust. We got to tell our M15 crit. The other one is not, though.
No joy.
The dragon is taking a ton of damage. It is at
Internal damage.
probably 30% armor at this point. And there's an injury from the fall. We're going to keep our archer in the back corner hiding and just throwing missiles at their archer. That was a lot of missiles. That might be a longbow.
Standing by.
Which I'm going to be honest, you're going to think I'm weird for saying this, but I don't like them. I prefer the archer to the longbow. We're going to try to turn the left side of the dragon to this, to, well, everything,
There.
and keep that AC5 going for as long as possible. We probably would have had a better hit chance, but we had fallen down, and Once you fall down, you basically lose any ability to hit. We're going to get as direct a line of sight as possible to the archer. Throw a bunch of missiles at him. And we're going to lose that left side again. I need to get the dragon out of there. Okay, let's spot this 85-tonner. Longbow. Just like I thought. We're going to put some damage out. Longbows don't have too much armor, and he's at 50% to start with. So he should be handleable.
Reporting minimal
We
damage.
still got to get that archer, though, because he is one of the biggest threats. Right now, there goes half the dragon again.
They took out one of my weapons.
One of your weapons. There goes the entirety of what you have. We are probably going to eject the dragon. He's taken way too much damage to remain effective.
Took a hard hit.
Stalker's going to have to shift up. Oh yeah, those double heat sinks are making a huge difference for us. That should be half the stalker down, or the archer down.
Enemy mech.
Hope it's not half the stalker down, because that would be us just eating it. I think the dragon just died. There's another injury.
There's blood in my cockpit.
Okay, the Crusaders are going to have to start doing their jobs on these light mechs.
Position confirmed.
Locust down. Good job. Need you to put that commando down.
Hostile removed.
I think okay, good. He fired on the archer. I mean, not good because that archer's almost out of armor. But
Can't take much more of this.
he could have killed the dragon. Here's the other Crusader. Let's hit this commando. He decided to, while he is done with the commando ripping parts off the dragon, and he decided that the commando should no longer have a head. Okay. Okay, that was kind of mean there. Kind of mean. We are going to aim shot really quick on this archer. I want center torso. I know it's just missiles. We're probably not going to get anything we want, but I needed to guarantee as many of them hit as possible.
Yes, Commander.
And you just go ahead and punch out. You only got 1 health point left, and nothing's working out for you. So get out of this combat.
Ready for orders.
Okay, this should possibly finish off this archer. Nope, we just got a little bit of ammo,
Inflicted some hits.
and he punched out. So yeah, we finished him off. What is that?
Critical hit. Bad one.
Another 85-ton longbow on the outskirts. Great. Okay, as much as I hate to do it, we are gonna have to punch with the Warhammer.
Move order received.
He is out of his ability to dissipate heat. Which one is that? Oh, I'm gonna punch him out too. I don't want to lose that clan LRM.
Bastards.
Okay, this is the Stalker. The Stalker is going to shift up and engage the longbow.
Engaging target.
And we're going to get XCOM'd,
Waiting for orders.
right?
Got it.
None of them actually hit. I mean, we tapped them a little, but that was about it. I can't afford the loss of the of that clan LRM.
Affirmative.
Okay, we dealt with all the light. We might still lose it though. Yep. Shoot.
I'm losing weapon systems. Ready. Not much armor left in that location.
We'll punch him out. He's taking too much damage. Lost one of the clan LRMs. That
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
too focused on the archers, not focused enough on the hunchback that decided that we shouldn't have a leg anymore. Don't shoot me in the back.
Receiving you.
Okay, we're going to shift like this.
Roger that.
We're going to turn off the PPCs because we got no proper targets for them. We are going to aim shot. We're going to take center torso. And of course we're going to kill the left,
Target's
but
taking a critical hit.
that's fine. It's still some weapons off the table. I cannot believe they put 2 longbows on the table.
Engaging target.
Okay, one of those LRM-20s are damaged.
Mech. Critical damage detected.
We're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with the archers now that we have lost one of their primary armaments.
I copy.
We'll probably end up equipping them with the LRM-15s.
Commander?
Hurts to lose that LRM-20.
Moving to position.
Okay, we're going to keep just throwing weapons at the longbows. They don't have a lot of armor, but they hit really hard.
Standing by.
Okay, this archer is going to actually just walk up and club the... Yeah. Get out of my fight area. This battlefield's mine.
Systems holding.
This should, if I can get that torso... I mean, we dropped an LRM-20 off it, but if I could have got that torso,
Damage detected.
we would have been able to
Confirmed.
take 50% of his weapons down. Plus a good chunk of his
Scored a critical hit.
heat dissipation.
Good to go. Got it.
We're going to punch everything we got at the one that's already damaged.
Critical hit, Commander. Orders. Coordinates received. Roger that.
Nowhere near as dangerous, but it is still quite dangerous. It is still running one LRM-20.
Commander.
But yeah, I think both of the archers are going to look the same in a minute. They're going to switch out probably the Clan 20 that's left for a pair of LRM 15s like the other one. If he'd eject and then we killed the other one, we could bring home a longbow, but I really don't like them. I don't know if it's the engine that's too big or what, but for some reason I can't get as many weapons on a longbow as I can on a archer. Okay, throwing out some damage. Archer, go ahead and engage. Both LRM 20s are crit. That's actually really good. We've taken a lot of damage this fight. Let's pop into this side. We got one more shot of all the large lasers going. Took his leg off.
Good to go. On it.
Almost got him.
Critical hit.
Punch out. Come on, dude.
Waiting for
Punch out. You know you want to leave the battlefield and not make me kill you. Nah, we're gonna take his LRM ammo. Center torso.
Mission successful.
Ooh, that was a toughie. 2 archers and 2 longbows with close support spotters is not the way that we wanted that to go. That was a lot more losses than we needed to take equipment-wise. I'm going to take the longbow, though. Ah. Okay. They were 2 different longbows? No way. Couldn't be. Could snag another archer. SRM 6 Archimedes. There's some streaks. Nothing we're really interested in. I'm going to take some more archer parts. Well, I am going to sell the Streak 2 because it's an SRM 2. I mean, that just says I don't do enough damage to actually be worth putting on the field. Okay, let's lick our wounds from that one. Welcome to fighting Steiner. Commandos and hunchbacks, backed up by archers and longbows. Probably one of the strangest
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
drops I've ever seen. They were 2 different longbows. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, Archer, but your refit is gonna hurt. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna put 5 tons of ammo. Seems to be good. Running dual fire support. We do have these lower heat LRMs, so we'll throw them on it. We're going to put a pair of medium lasers on it. We'll go center torso just like the other one. We'll take the +1 accuracy with the crit percentage. and then we'll take another heat sink. Which means really quick I'm going to have to pull that off because I want the heat sinks to sit above the weapon because it has to look just right. Okay. I think that's acceptable. And then we got to put the dragon back together.
Shouldn't be too hard.
We got a pair of these up damage medium lasers. And we'll throw another flamer on it. Okay.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And Indo Steel and Pharaoh on a commando. I want it. Well, it's going to get sold. We don't need it. We got two different types of longbow. Two more types of archer. We're going to have to wait a little bit. We are heavily damaged. Let's actually jump planets really quick. Do a little bit of traveling while we're down anyway. Hit this 2 skull. It might be high enough. Lots of people involved in the fighting here. We just got it handed to us by an inner sphere unit. We definitely don't want to fight the clans today.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Okay, that's fine. Skyros, we got a message that he was a criminal. We'll talk to him about it because sometimes you end up getting a bonus bonus to him. Sometimes you get a negative. This time we got nothing. It's about a 50-50 thing, so. Now both those pilots are super injured. The Dragon pilot and the Archer pilot. They took like 2 to 3 injuries apiece, so I almost expected to lose one of them. They're going to be out a little while, but all our mechs are going to be up when we arrive at this location, so. Let's see what that commando with all the upgrades sell for. That is not selling for what I would hope it would. And there are no, there's nothing in the store here. Let's go ahead and look for another drop. We'll do at least one more today. Let me check really quick what if we can ally with Liao. We can. We are allied with the Combine. We can ally with Merrick, Liao, and most of the pirate factions. Or the periphery factions, rather. Okay. So that's what we got to be careful of, is we don't want to tick off the people that we can ally with. We're going to take the destroyed base. Wait. Okay, we're against Steiner. We're against Steiner. We're going to bring both archers and the Warhammer again. We're going to bring you. You and you. And you. Because our 6 pilots are injured right now. I should probably change out that dragon for the rifleman, but The dragon's been with us a while. It's done a lot of good work for us. We are against Steiner again. We're probably going to see some more stupid, crazy, heavy stuff on the outskirts of the field. I mean, we've already seen crazy hard hitters out there against Steiner. They're not going to stop that. There's a reason that one of the scariest lance compositions in the field is called a Steiner Scout Lance. It's because Steiner generally fields way bigger mechs than they have to in situations where they probably shouldn't field that much gear. Okay, this will probably be our last one for today. I don't know for sure. If I feel like it, we'll probably drop one more, but we'll see. We're at about 3 hours right now. And if this one's anything like the last one, it'll be another 40 minutes. So, oh, and we are dropping right in the middle of the enemy formation. I'm seeing a hunchback. I'm seeing a wolverine. We have allies, I think. Yeah, we got a heavy LRM carrier. Wow. So the enemy reinforcements are actually a mercenary unit. They're running a medium lance. We've got another pack of mechs right over here on our left, and the turret's right in front of us. Good news is the friendlies brought quite a bit of firepower also. Couple of quick draws, that heavy LRM carrier. And what else do we have? A trebuchet. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. Let's go ahead and open up with some kicking. Since they're in first turn protection, the only thing we can actually hit them with is a kick. So, good hit right dead center torso. They're basically got the same problem against us. Okay, that hunchback isn't quite as scary as I was thinking it was going to be. That's actually good news for us. The archers actually punch rather well for what you would expect from a fire support mech. So, I think if we don't get any good shots, we're going to do a whole lot of kicking in this first turn. I mean, we could always engage the turrets, but the mechs are going to kill us if we don't pay attention to them. However, I'm pretty sure the turrets are also. Go ahead and engage this turret with our, let's multi-shot. Put the LRMs on the large lasers on this turret. We got a 40 there and a 20. Let's put the SRMs on the Vulcan. We're in the water, so we're going to cause almost zero heat to ourselves. But I figured we wouldn't hit much of the Vulcan. But it does free him up to get punched. Trebuchet has decided that it does not like the... Okay, that might be a trib, that might be something else. I don't know. We see absolutely zero info on them, so that's kind of scary. Let's go get rid of this Vulcan, or at least do what we can. Dead center torso, absolutely perfect. The flamers aren't really going to do any good. You go ahead and engage the hunchback. What do we get? Dead center torso. A little bit of damage out from the machine guns, and he is unsteady. That means we can probably kill him. That is a fire support lance if I've ever seen one on the outskirts. Oh, great. I don't want to turn the back armor to the turrets. We're going to pop over here, and we're going to see if we're going to multi, we can't with this guy. We're going to put the LRMs up on this turret. If we can't get any good shots on the mechs, then we will put down the turrets. I don't know what I want to do here. Let's actually step back a little bit with this archer, and we will once again, we will multi-target with him. We'll put the LRMs out here on this turret. We'll put everything else on the Vulcan. These turrets are huge. This is way more equipment than I was expecting to have to deal with. Again, welcome to fighting Steiner. Put a little bit of damage out on this hunchback. I was kind of hoping for the knockdown. Come on, finish off that turret. Don't. That was a lot of PPCs from that turret. That quick draw just ran away. Okay. As long as they aren't shooting me, I don't care what happens to the allies. That's a lot of PPCs though. And that's one less quick draw on the table. And we got the hunchback. The other half of the missiles go against the Vulcan. Okay. Oh, and another chunk on the Phoenix Hawk. Sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Wolverine can actually do a lot of damage, but I am more worried about the turrets at this point. The biggest worry I had of the hunchback was the fact that it was in rear armor. Now it's dead, so we don't have to worry too much about that. Put some damage out on this Vulcan. He's kind of panicking. Crusader will just stand and punch. We should be able to kill it if he hits it. Now, he decided not to hit it. Would have at least fallen down. The flamers don't matter because it's standing in water. Now we're never going to be able to hit the Vulcan, but that's fine. We kind of prefer to hit the turrets anyway. Okay, we're going to try to keep the turrets at a point where they can't hit us either. Make the pop-up go away. That's a pulse laser on that Phoenix Hawk. They are bringing some more high-end gear to the table. Makes me kind of happy. Oh, I can't see that turret anymore because the quick draw died. I was hoping to finish off that turret that we were working on. Still got the enemies on the other side of this hill firing missiles at us. Okay, let's shift the Warhammer up a little bit. Get some shots on maybe the Wolverine. That turret's a good target too, though. I think we'll get some shots on that turret. Broke through its armor, but that's about all we did. Stalker can go ahead and engage. The Wolverine would be a good target. So is that turret. Let's put our large lasers on the turret. Our missiles on the Wolverine.
Engaging multiple
That way we do a little bit of everything. Most of the left side of the Wolverine is basically armor, nothing else. Archer is going to go ahead and fire everything it's got at the turret. We should be able to kill it. Yep, good. I don't need to be hit by that thing. Okay, there goes our tank in the outskirts. All those LRMs off the table. And now they see us and we don't see them.
I'm barely scratched.
Okay, Stalker might have to turn around and kill whatever that was. I'm thinking we call this one a loss. Oh yeah, they're bringing all kinds of high-end tech to us. Yeah, I think we call this one a loss. We're out.
Commander. Punching out.
The Allies aren't helping us. They're dying too fast. We didn't deal with enough gear to even start to be effective this fight. They've still got more PPCs on the table than we do mechs. I mean, we're out. Question is, what do we lose before we come around to our turns again? Okay, they decided to take that rotation. Plus, they've got a rear angle on us with an entire second lance. So, yeah, we aren't winning this one. Because in a little bit, we've got to deal with their lance coming in and the turrets and the lance we're currently fighting. The loss of gear is going to be way too heavy if we fight this one out.
all units destroyed.
So we're out. Not what I needed. Well, it looks like we're going to end on a low note. Well, I'm going to call it here. Well, while I'm down, I'm going to be going ahead and getting through the repairs and everything else. And we will be back up on Monday at 10 a.m. We'll be continuing. All of the repairs and everything should be done, so we could jump straight into missions. We'll see once everything starts happening, but I'll see you later, and thank you for watching. If you want to catch any of my VODs that have been, we've had a lot of good fights and stuff. If they are no longer available here on Twitch, they are available on the YouTube. I should have a link to it down in the about my channel page. Go ahead and take a look at it, and thank you for joining me.